Hi there. I just need to say this at least once in my lifetime because it's true. You're over there. Um, so I don't really want to get immersed into being feminist or really be another woman exactly, because I have a different perspective on things because I didn't create that kind of atmosphere, and I don't exactly get all the mindset, so I'm not going to just subscribe to something that's not something I understand. It's just not wise for me to do that. But what I do understand is that a man needs a woman. And men have a problem, notoriously, with squandering their own property and not taking care of it. That's the problem. Because how we produce things is we take care of things. We can't produce things and create things if we don't take care of those things. And us as women, I'm pretty sure, me as a woman, I just want to take care of you. And I can't even take care of you if I am not equipped to do so. So it's not that we don't care about the family. It's not that we don't care about you. It's not that we care about ourselves more than you. It's just that down to a very scientific level, we need to be taken care of. And if we're not, we die. That's just a fact. That's not something you can change. It's the way God created it to be. I know I, as a woman, am not completely... women, we're trying to express that we have a side that is also very man-esque or manly, and we understand and sometimes have to be a man. We have to be what a man does. We have to do what a man does. We're not completely what we're created to be in the beginning, because we go through trials, and to go through trials we have to listen to what a guy would say, listen to what our dads would say, listen to when our mothers or other women that we know have gone through a trial, and how they got over that trial is they found a solution. And finding solutions, fixing problems, producing things for the general public, that's both a man and a woman's job. And it's kind of more so a man's job to do that and to be nurturing, because we are created in the image of God. In the image of God, man was created. And yeah. So if a man doesn't humble himself, actually physically look at the ground, we'll never know what the ground is. We'll never know what's on the ground. We don't know how to step over a crack that's on the ground. We'll never know what the crack is, what the crack does, where the crack goes, what creates the crack. Anyway, why am I talking about that? We'll never know, there are populations on the ground. There are ants. There are those little red mites all over Iowa. There's little red mites. There's let's say there's fire ants that go and crawl all over you and bite you. I've had that. It's a stinging sensation. It's not pleasant. Like how do I not have those ants on me right now? Well, one, I physically moved out of that location. Two, I brushed the ants off. Three, I know that ants have hooks on their feet sometimes, or suction cups on their feet, and they stick to skin. They try to stay there. I know what they try to do. They try to stay there. But I have to see how they stay there and undo it, reverse it, and help them understand that I know them, I know what they're doing, and I also know how they can get out of what they're doing. That's how a human is more dominant than an ant. That's how a human is more dominant than a beetle, because a human it's not like stepping on a beetle and killing it. It's more dominant. No, that's just it's just like establishing that you can stamp them out and be a killer, and that's not necessarily more dominant. That's just being vicious. Like being dominant is realizing that how something got into a bad situation, knowing how it happened, witnessing what happened, and knowing how to get back out. If you go down a path and you want to get back to where you started so you could start again, you have to retrack your steps. Most of the time, you have to retrack the trail that you left behind in the forest, the broken sticks, the matted grass, the matted leaves. Sometimes you can't even see where the leaves are matted, but you have to find, oh, this is my footprint. This is where I stepped. I was going in this direction because this is the angle it's going at. So I actually need to go the opposite direction. So anyway, I just think that really helps for overcoming being irritated by myself. Anyway, take care.